Hi, I'm Shannon from Captivating Compass, and I'm here today. I'm going to talk with you about virtual science labs. And so if you are looking for virtual science labs, especially ones that are self-paced for your 6th through 12th graders, you want to keep watching and listening about the 10 reasons why we really enjoyed the biology homeschool virtual lab from College Prep Science. So you know what? My kids really enjoyed it. And so I wanted to share with you the 10 things that they found most enjoyable and that helped them learn the most with these virtual labs. So number 1 was the interactiveness and ease of access. And it was also really super user-friendly. It has a super friendly user interface. My kids loved it. They were able to hop on with almost zero instruction by me once I gave them the login and password. Another reason was that they really liked the simple things of it, of turning the light switches on and putting on the lab coat and the goggles before doing any lab work. And I like that that teaches them a little bit of safety skills in the lab with different chemicals and stuff that you would need to be safe with in real life. They really liked the short videos explaining all the little things and the descriptive instructions. So they have these little videos that give them a little snippet of instruction, and then they get to jump into the lab. So they're not just being thrown in to try to figure it out on their own. They get a little bit of instruction first, then they go and do the lab, and they can finish up the lab sheets at the end. Okay, so number 4 was the accurate representation of an item. So like the tools and the resources and the materials, they made it feel like real life and allowed them to use them as they should be used in real life and the functions that they have. They also really got a kick out of the organized drawers and the various items in them, and that they got to go search and find for the different things and find them and then use them in their different lab projects and sequences that they needed to do. And so somehow my kids really liked that it makes them use the scientific method without even realizing it. And you know what? They really like that light switch. So you're going to need to jump into the free sample lesson with your kids and let them try that free light switch and enjoy using the light switch, the goggles, the lab coat, and then exploring the lab for themselves with the free sample there. And they liked there was this aspect of switching between projects, so you could switch between the lab and doing the lab sheet and back maybe to the instruction if you got stuck somewhere. And so that was really easy interface for them to be able to integrate and work together with those. Number 8, the videos before each lab session explaining what to do and what to do if they got stuck. So it's really like having a lab teacher there with you by your side, and you can pause it and go and do a step and come back and do the next step if you need to take it step by step, or if you just need a big overview before you jump in, you can watch the video in its entirety and then jump in and do the lesson. So they also liked that you could fill up the containers with water instead of just having containers that were pre-measured with different amounts to choose from. And maybe there's different chemicals, but water in this case. And so they like the real life aspect of it, of having to really learn what a proper measurement is, rather than having it be just, already pre-measured and just kind of dump and pour and not learn the accuracy and the importance of accuracy in lab experiments. And the last one, they liked that it was easy to figure out where things were and how to measure and manipulate the different objects. And so they really had a good time jumping in there and being kind of the lab person, and really learned a lot using them. So they have thoroughly enjoyed and excelled in completing the required labs for their science classes this year. And I'll be honest, secretly, I'm hoping that all that fun with the light switch, the organized drawers, and the using the scientific method is going to rub off. And you know what? I hope that they're going to remember to turn the light off when they leave a room, to keep their dresser drawers tidy, and to think about the steps that they should take to effectively complete their chores. It's life skills in the lab when you're learning a virtual lab as well. And so hope springs eternal, and I may be asking for for the moon. You know, sometimes it feels like that. But at least I know that they have thoroughly enjoyed and they've really excelled in completing the required labs for their science classes this year. And they've been able to do it. Sometimes we would take one day and do 2 or 3 at a time. Other times, depending on our schedule, they would do one over the course of the week. So it's really flexible. And College Prep Science, they have excellent labs for both biology along with other science classes or courses that you might need to have a lab for. So you're going to want to go and try out the free test drive of the virtual labs that are there. Pick the one. It's up at the top. You'll get the free links and be able to go in and try one of their labs for free and then be able to enroll in the courses that best fit the science that you're studying for the next school year. So that's all I have today for virtual labs and college prep science. And I hope that you will go and take a look. The link is down below and you will find the resources within that link. Have a great day and stay captivated.